Hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold. So it is morning, but before I set out into the cave, I want to check something out. There should be a Pokemon that now appears that it is the morning here, so I'm gonna go find it, though it may take me a little bit to do so. Oh my gosh, I found it! I found it. I was about ready to give up. It's been far too long. Swap out Pokemon. Let's try not to make it faint. There we go. This is Hoppip. This would be our grass type assistant if we did not have Chikorita, but I do have Chikorita, so now we get to play the game of, let's try to not make it faint. Oh gosh, I can't believe I accidentally selected that. Do we have any other Pokemon that'd be better? No. No, I don't think we do. That's the hard part. I do have a Great Ball, I guess, technically. I'd like to not use it. Dang it. Okay, it can heal itself too. Fantastic. Alright, one tackle. Just one tackle. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, that was volatile. I've been searching for this thing for 15 minutes. It turns out that the upcoming route actually has a higher spawn rate. It's a 10% chance in this area, but I guess it's 35 if I went for the other route, even though it's only a very tiny piece of grass. To keep from being blown away by the wind, they gather in clusters, but they do enjoy gentle breezes. Okay, so we have a backup grass-type Pokemon. Not that I need one at this particular moment, but always good to cover your bases, I guess. Considering I don't know what kind of strategy I'll need going forward, so let's heal, and then I can address the elephant in the room. Okay, so I have been leveling up my Pokemon, and as a result, we have everybody up to level 10 minimum. Primarily, I have focused on also adding Wooper and Mareep into the team, as well as Togepi. I was surprised that Togepi actually had extra sensory as a move, which is a move at the power of 80, so this is actually a really good psychic move. They probably did this on purpose to make it easier to level Togepi in this version of the game, because in the original Gold Silver, it only knew Charm and Growl, which Charm is just a better version of Growl, so yeah, super pacifist Pokemon. So I might put Wooper out front. For our upcoming destination. Next up, we are headed to Union Cave. There are rocks that I can smash here, and I'm so on the fence about doing so, since I'd probably be teaching the move to Setrant. Yeah, I probably should. Setrant's here for HMs, so we probably should. Contains Rock Smash. Teach Rock Smash to a Pokemon? Yes. Oh, never mind. I can't do it anyways. I could potentially teach it to Wooper. I could probably teach it after it evolves. But I don't want to, because Wooper probably learns a whole bunch of better moves. Okay, dark caves. You can see there's a little Zubat there. Ooh, I can go further up this time. This didn't used to be here, I don't think. Found an X attack. And we're starting to get rock-type Pokemon. Johto does rock and ground though, so Water Gun is just gonna take this guy right out. What is up here? If there's light, a cave ain't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Fire Breather Ray. And they're Vulpix. Could have sworn you were further down. Okay, really quick. I want to check something on Wooper. You are Water Ground. Okay. Because Mudshot does more damage than Water Gun, so if you have to pick between the two, like against a Fire-type Pokemon, Mudshot does more. Provided this doesn't happen. Or it causes your Pokemon to change positions, and this is a bad one. It's fine, because we're going again. We'll use Water Gun this time since it has more power points. It's 60 EXP! Flash! It's my Pokemon's fire that lights up this cave. Yes, I can see that, but what is over here? I don't recall this being here. Okay, but nobody else is, available for trainers. I might have Cetron out front, because it's taken me a long time to run from these Pokemon. It's taken me anywhere between 2 to 5 turns. Oh, a Sandshrew! Didn't know I could get you here. Goodbye. Get TM39 Rock Tomb. This is a good move for Rock-type Pokemon. This is probably here because of the gym that's coming up, though. Oh, we can catch our own Onix here. Good to know. Goodbye. And we get the X-Defend. Okay, we can't go any further than this. There's going to be more that we can do once we can cross the water, but we can't yet, so I guess back down to the regular cave for me. Okay, you're probably going to be Rock Pokemon. Yeah, see, level 10 seemed like it was too much based on the area I was just in. Then we get to here and it's like, oh, level 10 might not be enough. Whoa, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see anyone here. And it's Onix. Yeah, see? All of a sudden, Pokemon are way stronger. We change one location. Level 11, that was worth a ton of experience. Whoa, I'm beating big time. Note to self, the Onix in the upper room might be worth a lot of points. I was conned into buying a Slowpoke tail. I feel sorry for the poor Pokemon. Did you have an else to say? Oh, it just says Pokemon's fire that lights up the cave. And you? You're headed to Azalea, aren't you? Let my Pokemon see if you're good enough to battle. Although I think one of these guys might have a Machop to even this out. You know, for an upcoming gym that wants you to level up either fire or bird, this is not a good spot to do so. Just saying. Maybe they wanted to give Chikorita a super duper fighting chance? I'm kind of thinking of switching to, if only to evolve on stream. Alright, then I've decided. I'm not leaving until my Pokemon get together. I mean, get it together? Get tougher! Oh, I thought he said get together. I mean, technically same, my dude. Chikorita's real close. Doggone it. I might end up leaving this battle in if Chikorita evolves from it. Down you go. Yeah. Evolution time. There we go. What? Chikorita's evolving. It's time for better stats. And again, if you want to stop this process, just hold down B. Your Chikorita evolved into Bayleaf. Not to be confused with the kind that goes in soups. So there we go. When a Pokemon evolves, it gets much better stats than what it originally had. Although it won't learn moves quite as quickly. The one benefit of keeping your Pokemon in a lower tier form is that they tend to learn moves 5 to 10 levels quicker on average. So I can swap Wooper back up front. Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. Fire Breather Bill. Oh, coughing. I wonder if it has Levitate, which means you wouldn't be able to use Mudshot anyways. Since Levitate, for Pokemon like coughing, makes it so that ground-type moves don't work. And it was poisoned! No! Maybe it's just at this point in the game that I don't have much HP. I feel like when you lose HP on the overworld poison, you're losing a ton. I feel like it used to take forever before you would eventually faint. Now it's like you do so almost immediately. That's what it feels like anyways. Wooper! I'm sorry, buddy. I flamed out. I've practiced training my Pokemon, but I've practiced breathing fire many more times than that. Don't try this at home, okay? Of course you have to include that. Yeah, I wonder if it's back to Bayleaf up front. Because poor Wooper. Because it takes Wooper until level 20 to evolve. Get another Great Ball. Wooper survived the poisoning and it faded away. But it has 1 HP. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival. But I'm only collecting Johto at the moment. Pokemaniac Larry and his Slowpoke, which is water and psychic type. Which means Razor Leaf. Might one-hit KO this guy, yep. My poor Pokemon. Every Friday you can hear Pokemon roars deep inside the cave. Yep, that is a hint to a Pokemon that only appears on Fridays. I don't think there's anything past here that can get. Nope. I feel like something used to be hidden there, though. Nope, I guess not? Sometimes an item will be invisible on the ground. We get an awakening. That is the exit of the cave. Oh, it's raining. I forget if weather is a normal for this area or if it is a new feature. Oh, I finally got through that cave. It was much bigger than I expected. I got too tired to explore the whole thing, so I came outside. Yeah, I forget if it's always raining here or if weather is like a new phenomenon in this game. Like I said, my base knowledge is for the Game Boy games. Get a black apricorn. And a pink. But yeah, this little patch of grass is the better place to try and find a Hoppip if you don't have one. Oops. I guess he probably heard my footsteps. I came through the cave, but I still have plenty of energy left. I don't, man. I need to heal my Wooper. Oh, he's the one with the Machop, isn't he? But welcome to our new effect. It is raining, which does affect battles. So raining powers up water-type moves. So if Wooper were still awake, he would do extra damage. Weather conditions affect your battling, and there's also going to be moves that cause them. There's that Machop. Nothing our little Razor Leaf can't fix. Hoot's a better fit, but we're just gonna use whoever's out. Speed Hiker Anthony. Well, you got more zip than me. By the way, I'm a hiker, so I often go to mountains and caves. I don't usually go to the town. I bet you go to all kinds of towns on your journey, don't you? You know, if we were to trade phone numbers, then we could exchange all kinds of information, yes? Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything to give me, so no. That's sad. I might just end up secluding myself in the mountain. Me too, buddy. Me too. Who are you? Don't you know us? We are Team Rocket. What? We broke up a while ago. Give me a break. We have not broken up. Actually, we did once, but we've come back to pursue Giovanni's ambition. That means you have. Enough talking. Just shut up and beat it. Thud. That was a very harsh shove. Nothing's going on. It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard to make sure people don't wander in. Am I not a good Samaritan? Slowpoke Well, also known as the Rainmaker Well. Locals believe that the Slowpoke's yawn summons the rain. Records show that Slowpoke's yawn ended a drought 400 years ago. But they're always yawning. The Slowpoke have disappeared from town. I heard their tails are being sold somewhere. Yeah, remember that guy outside the entrance of the cave? Did you come to get Kurt to make some Pokeballs? A lot of people do just that. We have this tough guy called Kurt in town. He should be able to take care of it. Take care of? Elaborate? But first things first. Let's heal our Pokemon. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. Please come back anytime. Do you know what an apricorn is? You crack it open to discard the core and put it in this special machine. Then you can catch Pokemon. Before Pokeballs became available, everybody used apricorns to catch Pokemon. Yep, since Pokemon, basically once they are hit with a Pokeball, they turn into light, and then there's little mirrors in there that kind of bounce them all around. If you've ever taken a look on the inside of a Pokeball. Do any of your Pokemon know, what do they call it, hidden moves? When a Pokemon faints, it just means it doesn't have the power to battle, but it can still use hidden moves outside of battle. Yeah, the actual mechanical part of the Pokeball came later. Bill's PC can store up to 30 Pokemon per box. They originally had the twist open design Pokeball way back in the Celebi movie. Although it's funny that it came back later in Legends Arceus in some sort of form. Charcoal kiln. We let our Farfetch'd fetch branches for our charcoal. Oh, these are the old sliding doors. All the Slowpoke have disappeared from town, and the Forest Protector may be angry with us. It may be a bad omen. We should stay in. Where have all the Slowpoke gone? Are they out to play somewhere? And Farfetch'd. Here's the gym. Do you know about Slowpoke Tail? I heard it's super tasty. Aren't you glad I told you that? Azalea Town Pokemon Gym. Leader Bugsy. But you're not supposed to eat Pokemon. And then comes Sword and Shield where it's like, oh, just eat it. Who cares? Cut through Azalea and you'll be in the Ilex Forest. These skinny trees make it impossible to get through. The Charcoal Man's Pokemon can cut down trees. And here's a different one. It's White Apricorn. Yep, his Farfetch'd can cut through them. So I'll do this first. A Great Ball is better for catching Pokemon than a Pokeball, but Kurt's might be better sometimes. Yeah, but they're not the best. The number of gym badges you have shows how strong a trainer you are. The more badges you have, the better the items you'll see in shops. Ah, so that's what influences it, is your badges. Aside from, I think, special stuff. Let's get one balloon mail. I already have heal balls. Ooh, but there's net balls. I kind of want at least one. In case there's that one slippery Pokemon. Okay, can I get Great Balls yet? No, I can't. I don't know. I can do... Yeah, why not? Get a free Premier Ball. How many of these do I have? I have 4. How much do they restore again? 20 points. On the second page. Burn Heal, Ice Heal, Repel. Okay, I do have one in the bag still. Oh, there is super potions. Ooh. Don't like how much they cost. But I will get at least one. Since with my current team setup, I may need to rely more on them than I normally would. I don't need as many Pokeballs, but I might need more potions. Likewise. Who are you? Renee, you want me to make you some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Oh, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt's on his way. Honestly, same, dude. I'm surprised it took you that long. Grandpa's gone. I'm so lonely. Can I look at his stuff? The radio's on. It's Professor Oak's Pokemon talk. Trash can is empty. Yep, this is his area. Little divot for where he makes the Pokeballs out of apricots. But we can't get any made yet, because he's a man on a mission. Yeah, just met him. He ran off. As you can see, this guy's now gone. So we can get in here now. Just coming through the top and climb down. You can see a little Slowpoke. Oh, hey there. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Rats, if I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. Oh, it can't be helped. Ren, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Old man hurt his back, so I gotta do it all. But welcome to the Slowpoke Well. Now I was going to guard up top when the old coot yelled at me. He's telling me so much that I fell down here. How about I vent my anger and take it out on you? And Team Rocket also has their own theme music. A little different from the other battle music. But yes, this is canonically a sequel to the first Pokemon game, so they are referencing that their organization was disbanded after Red and Blue, or Fire Red, Leaf Green in my case, for the playthroughs. Rattata, there's not much I can do with that. Focus energy, that makes it more likely to land critical hits. Goodbye, Rattata. Just like before, they're gonna have a lot of these. I guess also technically Let's Go Eevee. Played that one too. If anything, that one's guaranteed to be available on my channel. It's not my day. I think that's what he said. Sure, we've been hacking the tails off Slowpoke and selling them. Team Rocket will do anything for money. Which is to say, you're deplorable. Oh, it's a Slowpoke. You know, there is technically a Pokemon that I can get that's new from Slowpoke. It has a new evolutionary line, so I might be able to get it. Now, Slowpoke has pretty good defense, though. So, Yawn is going to make me fall asleep in the next turn, so I'm probably going to want to switch. Just using Growl to lower my attack. Now, see, a netball might actually be good here since it's good for catching water-type Pokemon. Which kind of conflicts with the lure ball, hence my comment about Kurt's Pokeballs not always being the best. I feel like a lot of stuff that exists now outclasses it very easily. But anyway, Slowpoke was caught. We saved this one! It lazes vacantly near water. It sometimes bites its tail. It won't even notice for a whole day. Found a super potion. Another super potion, technically. That's gonna be a battle gauntlet of rockets in here. Stop taking Slowpoke tails. What, you want us to disobey a direct order from Executive Proton? If you want to stop us, you'll have to defeat us all. Go ahead and try. Well, I just might then. Thanks for the invitation. Zubat can't use ground, so I guess we'll use water. Yeah, normally I wouldn't mind Wooper having something like Rock Smash, but it's difficult when they're HMs and you can't get rid of the moves super duper easily. I wish you could. Dang it. Mareep became confused. Now my hits might backfire. They won't do a whole lot of recoil on me, but still. Yeah, there we go. That's what happens. It's like poison, but it only lasts a couple turns. Oh, he actually got me flinch. Certain moves can do that. It cancels your turn. But I'm back. Ekans. Intimidate cuts my attack, but I don't use attack, so... Okay, Wrap does continuous damage, and it also makes it so you can't withdraw the Pokemon. Oh no! It did way more than I thought it would! It's Hoot time. Need to be leveling you up anyways. You rotten brat. No, that would be you actually, despite the fact that you're much older. Slowpoke tails grow back fast. Besides, it was an order from Proton, so I'm more concerned about that. It's not about whether they grow back fast, it's about the cruelty. Quit taking Slowpoke tails. If we listened to you, Team Rocket's rep would be ruined. I mean, it's pretty much already ruined. Alright, Wooper. Just do ground for now. Or not. Of course, Mareep's out. Yeah, I was gonna use a potion on Mareep, but then I wasn't expecting Bite. Dang it! I feel like my luck with status ailments in this version of the game has not been great. I'm gonna try Togepi since it has extra sensory. Unless that happens. See? I don't know why my luck is so bad today. I'm literally doing more to myself than it is to me. Do it again! There we go. Just too strong. I defeated you with the baby Pokemon. Okay, I should probably heal. Not with that. Oh, dang it. Worth noting too that Togepi is holding a potion as well. Would I need it? I don't know. I don't want to waste it, but at the same time, a Slowpoke with his tail cut off. Huh? It has mail. Read it? You read the mail. Be good and look after the house with Grandpa and Slowpoke. Love, Dad. It's even worse. It's a pet Slowpoke. What do we have here? I'm often labeled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly urge you not to interfere with our business. You just met someone who's even scarier. The strongest and scariest man. I have a level 8 Zubat. Yeah, Togepi is holding a potion because having a Pokemon hold an item, don't know if I said this before, but it helps increase friendship, so it'll help it evolve faster. Of course, friendship is always a surprise stat for leveling. So, if there's a video without my face at the beginning, it's because Togepi evolved or some other friendship Pokemon, and I probably edited into the beginning of the episode. Or maybe in between. I guess we'll see. And a coughing. It doesn't matter where you go, there's always someone who doesn't agree with us. I think that's everywhere, my dude. Can you name a place that does agree with you? Yeah, not doing good damage here. There we go, critical hit. Are you serious? Did you come here thinking you could mess with our plans? Yes, I literally did. What of it? For a kid to be this good, I didn't see it coming. Huh, Team Rocket was indeed broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. So yeah, it's been 3 years since Fire Red Leaf Green. A small obstacle like you won't be much of a problem for our mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. With the paltry change from Slowpoke tails, well, I guess it's not paltry change if they're selling it for $1 million each. Way to go. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. And it's already got its tail back. They do grow fast. Hey, Bren, you handled yourself like a real hero. As I mentioned before, Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Now that they have come back, I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it would please me greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you. This is all I have for now, but take it. Yeah, that's another reason too why I like to name the rival characters like their actual names. You put the fastballs in the Pokeballs pocket. You have apricorns for me? Fine, I'll turn them into Pokeballs. Okay, so we have the option of taking these and actually using them now. I think he can take whatever is in our stock and it takes him a full day to make something. So, yellow apricorn has an invigorating scent. Green has a mysterious aromatic scent. White doesn't smell like anything. Pink has a nice sweet scent. And black has an indescribable scent. I kind of have to look these up. I'm pretty sure there's a blue that's gonna make the lure balls. I'm pretty sure these are love balls. I want to say this is heavy. No, this is probably heavy ball. This is probably gonna be friendship ball. I have to look these up. Okay, I've looked it up. So white apricorn makes a fastball, which is a Pokemon that is a Pokeball that catches fast Pokemon. It needs to have a really high speed stat though. Otherwise it's the same strength as a Pokeball. Otherwise it has a 4x multiplier. A friend ball. A Pokemon that makes a Pokemon like you raises base happiness by 200 instead of 70. So this would have been good for catching Zubat, I suppose. Black is the Heavy Ball, a ball that catches heavier Pokemon. If the Pokemon is less than 220 pounds, then negative 20 catch rate. If it's between 220 and 440, then it has a 0 increase. Between 440 to 660, then it has a plus 20 increase. And higher than 660 is plus 30. So really only for the heaviest Pokemons that are made out of stone or like Snorlax or something. There is going to be a red apricot that I don't have. It'll be for the level ball. The bigger the difference in level between your Pokemon and the capture target, the more likely the capture of the Pokemon's level is... Wait, what? The more likely the capture... If the Pokemon's level is greater than your opponent, then it is ×2. If half your Pokemon's level is greater than the Pokemon's level, then ×4. If quarter your Pokemon's level is greater than the opponent's, then ×8. So basically the weaker the Pokemon, but at the same time, like, then you could just use any other ball. A lot of these are going to be for the aesthetics. Like, this is going to be like an orange, black, and red ball, so most people use apricorns more for the aesthetics than the actual catch mechanics, because like heavy Pokemon are kind of rare, and there's going to be like better stuff you can catch them with. Fastball is really difficult to utilize. You gotta really know the speed stats anyways. Love Ball, pink. This ball works better on Pokemon of the opposite gender. If the Pokemon's gender is not the same as the opponent's, then it's a ×8 catch. That's pretty big. Although legendary Pokemon tend to not have a gender, so yeah. If it's the same or either, or they have no gender, then it's a regular standard Pokeball. Funnily enough, in the original versions of these games, they messed up the coding, and yeah, this ended up being the Pride Ball as a result, because it catches Pokemon of the same gender better. But I think they've since fixed the coding, so it's opposite gender now. Blue is going to be Lure Ball. The ball works better on Pokemon snagged with a fishing rod. If the Pokemon was obtained through fishing, then ×3. If not, then it's regular. And the yellow apricorn. I totally forgot what this one was going to be, so I did need reminded of it because it's so dang rare. The Moon Ball. This ball works better on Pokemon that evolve with a Moonstone, which is so dang hyper-specific. If the Pokemon evolves with a Moonstone, then times 3. If it doesn't, then times 1. So, like, Clefairy? I have 5 of these, so we'll just give them our friend balls to make. Especially since this is a game that I might actually need them. It'll be a day to make you a Pokeball. Come back for it later. That's right, I'll give you my grandpa's number. I guess he calls us when the balls are done. My grandpa can tell you more about apricorns. Yawn? The Slowpoke my dad gave me came back. Its tail has grown back too. I wonder if that happened from the Pokemon Center. I'm working, don't bother me. I think he actually does change to where he's standing in the house after you leave. Oh no, I guess not. I can swear in like Crystal you would see him like over here. Maybe as he goes further with the process? Cut through Azalea and you'll be Ilex Forest, but the skinny trees make it impossible to get through. Chocoman's Pokemon, yada yada. I knew we could count on Kurt. Technically it was me. Did you come to get Kurt to make you some Pokeballs? A lot of people do just that. And the Slowpoke are back in town. The Slowpoke have returned. Knowing them, they could have just been taking it easy somewhere. So let's heal. Poor Wooper. Sorry, buddy. Bill's BC can store up to 30 Pokemon per box. Do you or your Pokemon know what they call hidden moves? When a Pokemon faints, it just means it doesn't have the power to battle. But it can still use hidden moves outside of battle, so HMs still work for the overworld. Do you know what an apricorn is? You crack it up, discard the shell, yada yada. Yeah, I've talked to this person before. Just wanted to double check. Yeah, so now we can venture into Slowpoke Well anytime too. The Slowpoke have returned, but my Farfetch'd haven't come back. My apprentice has gone to look for them in the Ilex Forest. It's been ages now. Where in the world is that lazy guy? But more importantly, I do believe it bug time. Yo, Challenger. Bugsy made this gym. It's a huge nest of bug-type Pokemon. Bugsy's young, but he's a master of bug-type Pokemon. It's gonna be tough without my advice. Let's see, bug-type Pokemon don't like fire. Flying-type moves are super effective too. But I only have so many. Okay, so it's gonna be one of these. I think this one takes me to the farthest right. Because this is based off of one of these Japanese ladder puzzles. There we go. You always have to go following the strings. You've come all this way, crossing the web like a bug Pokemon. Allow me to teach you the charms of bug Pokemon. So go forward, but you have to detour every string. Oh, really? Dang, 1 HP, man. Wait, hold on. I knew that was going to happen. The game insists on unkindness today. So much so that I'm not opposed to just leaving. You proved how tough you are. Leaving and healing. Yeah, I do believe the leftmost one would take us where we need to go, since the other bug doesn't have anything for us. I could get some antidotes too, but also it's easy enough to just do this. Like, seriously? Oops, I took the wrong one. But yeah, they're meant to be giant spiders. Giant rideable spiders. Yeah, the one on the right would take us to the left, and the one on the left will take us up the middle. Both Pokemon evolve young, so they get stronger much faster. Yep, they evolve super early compared to other Pokemon. However, they have much lower base stats, even in their final forms. Well, some bug Pokemon. There are other bug Pokemon in this game that are actually some of the best? Scizor and Heracross are actually some of the strongest Pokemon for Johto. Reflect. I want Reflect, I might. That can lower physical attack against your entire party. Of course it goes for the maximum amount. Why is this game being mean to me? Alright, just evolving isn't enough. Yep, Beedrill's the final form of Weedle. If you want to meet the gym leader, you have to move the web using the switch. Okay, so if I do this, this takes me up the middle. But if I slack it, it takes me to the trainer. You saved all the Slowpoke? Wow, you're mighty, but my grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough too. Trainer Josh and his Paris. Oops, I was supposed to talk to him. My bad. I mean, they probably just give you hints, but you know, whatever. If you move the web with the switch, you'll be able to figure out where the lift is going. I already have, but thanks anyways. This will take me to the middle then. No, it'll take me to the left. I forgot about the red string. Hey, are you challenging the leader? No way! If you insist, we'll be your opponents. I wonder if this gets to be a double battle. Challenged by Amy and Mimi, Spinarak and Ladybug, since the gym in this one is totally different than how it was in the original versions. Oh, dang it. I thought that would take it out, so I didn't bother with... Heck the Ladybug. Water gun the Spinarak. Feeling a bit dizzy? Meh, sound dehydrated. Our bug Pokemon lost, so what a shame. You're really strong. Okay, so if I slack it this time, though, since it follows the rules of ascending or descending, that means I can now adjust this. And just like that, I'm at Bugsy. However... feel like going all the way back out, so let's give it a quick save and see how we do. Hopefully okay. We have Hoothoot. I believe in you, Hoothoot. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug-type Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug-type Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Oh, right off the bat with Scyther, huh? Oh, these are much higher level than I thought they'd be. Reflect up just in case. Oh, it still hurts. Oh my gosh, I should have done way more super potions. What the heck? Dang it. I thought... has to know some super... What? I'm torn. I'm torn on what I want to do. Self-sacrificial Setrant. Reflect wore off too. That was with the reflect. Uh-huh. I know Scyther's gonna hurt me. I know, but... Ooh, just using Leer? Give me a little opportunity here? Please hit. Otherwise it's gonna do something nasty. Oh, I didn't realize U-turn was a bug Pokemon move? That's a little easier to handle. Heck. I knew something ugly was coming. Bite me. Sorry, they cough really bad. The smoke is still really bad here. I hate it here. How is everything so exact that it keeps winding up in that spot? I knew Scyther was immediately coming back out. So the other one should be a Metapod, I'm thinking. Gonna go with Mareep. This will give me a small chance to heal, and it's attacking me might cause it to get paralyzed. Yeah! Actually, how much does energy powder do? 50? I might need the energy powder, even if you don't like me for it. I think, too, this means Scyther might automatically go second. That'll make it sleep. Attack actually fell. Away it goes. Although now might be the only time I really have to get rid of it. Let's do Peck. Hopefully it doesn't have any super moves. And I'm so paranoid. I am going to restore now. 18 points. I know that probably seems really silly. Let's put Reflect on, but I don't trust that Scyther. Yeah, let's do this. Even though it's my last Pokemon, Bug Pokemon are tough. Typically, Scyther used to come out last, but because of the U-turn, I see why they had the other Pokemon switching. Yeah, see, even with lowered attack, it still hurts. What is that? Citrus Berry, so that's plus 30. Gotta be really careful of timing quick attacks, too. Hang in there just a little more. How about no? Goodbye! Defeated Bugsy. Took every potion I had. We did it. Oh, amazing. You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. Receive the Hive Badge from Bugsy. Do you know the benefits of the Hive Badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle too. Here, I also want you to have this. TM89. It contains U-turn. It lets your Pokemon attack, then switch with the next Pokemon in your party. Isn't that great? It hurt, Bubsy. Bug-type Pokemon are deep. There are many mysteries to explore. Study your top choices thoroughly. Okay, this should, in theory... Oh, wait, that's probably why the blue one's there. Duh. Probably just take this all the way back since they all start at the beginning. Well done, that was a great clash of talent of young trainers. With people like you, the future of Pokemon is bright. It hurts. Everything hurts. Okay, let's restock our items here before I do anything else. Okay, already dealt with you. Let's get an antidote. Just replenish what we are lacking here. Because I want at least one of each. I might get 2 of these. Like 5 of these. This really is built for the touchscreen, isn't it? I don't need Ice Heal yet. I will get like 1 Burn Heal though. Okay, before you do anything else, be sure to heal. Heal and preferably also save. Check to rest your Pokemon, yes! Now if I was really desperate, I could have evolved Hoothoot. Taking time to just really grind myself to level 20. Because more shenanigans is probably gonna be happening. Pretty sure Mareep evolves at level 14. Let's save, just in case. Like I said, I'm not too worried about money at the moment, since I'm not really buying a whole lot of Pokeballs. Not until way later in the game. And there should be one more challenge to wrap up Azalea Town. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Quit lying. Are you serious? Let's see how good you are. And a return clash with Silver. Sends out Ghastly. Okay, let's think of a different Pokemon that'd be coming out first. It does have poison, so Wooper would probably be good against it. Ooh, Curse. Curse is a status ailment you can't heal. It's like poison. Actually more like badly poisoned. But it costs your main Pokemon like nearly half of its HP. Oh, it has Levitate though! Oh. I hurt Wooper for nothing. Let's try Togepi. Can't hurt Togepi the same way. Oh, but I'm locked in. Mean Look prevents me from switching my Pokemon. And curse itself again. Even though that's gonna kill it. I think it also is gonna undo me from Mean Look. Level 11! There's no target for extrasensory because you just couldn't give me any W. Then wait for it to come out then! Zubat. Gee, his Pokemon's very similar to, like, a Team Rocket. Curse is just gonna keep taking its toll. Oh, that did way more than I thought it would. And it flinched! That's gonna lower Togepi's friendship a little bit. Mareep, go! Thundershock! I know you're underleveled, but you have type advantage. Oh. This game really hates me today. And Quilava. That is Cyndaquil's next form. Say, you've got a lure, not a nerve coming here. You don't own this town, Silver. Let's triangular my accuracy. Ooh, you really are beefy. Can I paralyze you? No. Will we good enough? It's probably still cursed too. Throw the mud! Dang, this thing is defense. Special defense. Oh, maybe now that Ghastly's dead, the curse no longer has effect? This is ridiculous. There's no way I could lose to a wimp like you. That move is literally double resistant, and you brought me down that map. Do I have to say it? Do I have to say it? What the heck? I mean, we have enough to defeat it, but like, the pedantry is getting to me. Defeated rival Silver. Useless Pokemon. Listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. Which means you're weak. I hate the weak, meaning he hates himself. Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter. Pokemon trainers, excuse me, there's a comma in there. Let's do proper English. It doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket too. They think are big and tough as long as they're in a group. But get them alone, and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. You won't be an exception if you get in my way. Alright, bye! Anyway, that opens up the route to the next area for us. So that will be where I can start heading next time, since I think I've pretty much gotten everything that I want to do here. And obviously it's gonna take Kurt time to make our balls. So with that being the case, I might try and get the rest of my Pokemon up to, I want to say, I don't really have to worry about Hoothoot, so I don't need to go into the next area to level up. But I probably will try to get my other Pokemon up to at least 15. I feel like that'd be a good spot. I don't want to hit 20 because then they're going to evolve on me. But 15 might be a good idea to raise some of these guys up to. And Hoppip's really not a decent replacement for Cetrant, so my team's most likely going to stay the same. But for now, this is where I'm going to call it. So thank you so much to everyone who has joined for my misery. I don't know what is happening with the RNG in this game. It seems to really have heard me say that I'm trying this in hard mode and being like, bet! and aimed right for my shins. So we're gonna do our best and see if we can defeat the RNG. So thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Like and subscribe if you would like to see more very painful HeartGold. And I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye!